What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to the free sports picks for the day. First, I'm going to kick off with the results from yesterday's games, and then I'm going to give you the line for today's games and the odds. Remember to use this information wisely. This is good, valuable information to use, and I've been working with a source to get some very good, up-to-the-minute information. So here we go. From yesterday, we had a win with Pittsburgh minus 21 versus Duke. It was a push with Wake Forest plus 3 versus North Carolina. Georgia Tech plus 11 versus Miami was a big win. We had total points scored under 52.5 for Temple, and Eastern Carolina was a win. We had Maryland plus 10 versus Penn State. Total points scored under 47.5 for Navy. Notre Dame was a win. Navy plus 21 versus Notre Dame. Michigan State minus 2 versus Purdue. Baylor minus 8 versus TCU. We had Utah State minus 18 versus New Mexico State for the win. Tulane plus 14 versus the UCF. That was a big win. Florida State plus 3 versus NC State. The Houston Rockets plus 12 versus the Denver Nuggets for the win. Total points scored over 67 for LSU, Alabama. We had a push with the Jazz plus 3 versus the Heat. We had a big win with South Carolina plus 21 versus Florida. We had Louisville plus 4 versus Clemson. Washington plus 7 versus Oregon. Chicago Bulls minus 4 versus the Philadelphia 76ers. We had total points scored over 215.5 for the Sixers and the Bulls with a big win. We had another win with the Celtics plus 3 versus the Dallas Mavs. Total points scored under 210 for the Celtics and the Dallas Mavs. A push for the Phoenix Suns minus 4 versus the Atlanta Hawks. We had total points scored over 221.5 for the Hawks and the Suns for the win. The Lakers plus 6 for the Trailblazers. We had a win with the 223.5 points scored under for the Lakers and the Trailblazers. San Jose State plus 11 versus Nevada for the win. And for today, we have the New York Giants plus 3 versus the Raiders. The Saints minus 6 versus the Falcons. The Panthers plus 4 versus the Patriots. Total points scored under 41.5 for the Patriots and the Panthers. The Bengals minus 2 versus the Browns. Buffalo Bills minus 14 versus the Jaguars. Houston Texans plus 6 versus the Dolphins. The Broncos plus 10 versus Cowboys. Raptors plus 4 versus the Nets. Total points scored under 209.5 for the Nets and the Raptors. The Chargers minus 1 versus the Eagles. The Kansas City Chiefs minus 7 versus the Pack. The Cardinals plus 3 versus the 49ers. The Knicks minus 7 versus the Cleveland Cavs. Total points scored over 209.5 for the Cavaliers. The Wizards plus 3 versus the Bucks. The Utah Jazz minus 12 versus Orlando Magic. LA Chargers minus 7 versus Titans. Golden State Warriors minus 12 versus Houston Rockets. The Charlotte Hornets are plus 5 on the Clippers. And total points scored under 222.5 for the Hornets and the Clippers. Those are the picks and results. And I hope you all are able to find this information valuable. Remember to subscribe, become a member to get this information sooner and most up to date. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.